Mario, how do you see tonight's game?
Not good at all. Weren't hard enough to play against, too much time and space for them. It wasn't a good game for us. No, we're not happy about that one. There's nothing positive to take out of that, but it's the NHL. Nobody's going to do us any favors. We got a big game tomorrow. It's a big bounce back for our group. But yeah, tonight was it's not good enough. There's no excuse behind that. It wasn't good.
What do you think you have to do to get things going offensively? What do you think has to change?
I think we just as a team have to stop worrying about that. The goals are going to come. I think the number one thing is just we got to stick to doing, controlling the things that we can control every night and doing, playing to our identity every night. It's too much up and down right now. Some nights we're physical and we're competing hard enough, and other nights, our foot's off the gas, and it's just not good enough. So I think maybe we're thinking too much on what we got to do offensively and how to create. And I think just narrowing it down to the little things and our compete and being good teammates and working hard every night. Until we're consistent with that, we can't worry about scoring. And I think that that stuff's going to take care of itself as long as we do what we need to do every night, like I just said. But yeah.
You talk about the controllable things. What are a couple things that you can control and do much better tomorrow night?
Our effort's always going to be there. It's always got to be there. Being good teammates, like I said, finishing checks. We're not the biggest team, but we got to start finishing more checks. That was a big emphasis. Especially against all these skilled teams. They have a lot of speed. That's the only way we're going to be able to slow them down. Tonight was an example of what happens when we're stick checking too much. We're not playing physical. They just get too much room. Our urgency, those little things that are all controllable throughout the game. Sometimes you're going to get bad bounces. This stuff's going to happen. It's already happened a couple times this year. Some bad bounces, some bad goals. It is what it is. But as long as we just stick to the things that we can control, like I talked about, we're not going to have any regrets after the game. But tonight is definitely a write-off for us. We got to forget about this one. But definitely know how much it stings. It wasn't a good one.
What do you mean by being a better teammates? What do the guys have to do?
Just got to build each other up. Guys are going to try and make plays and going to make mistakes, and it's easy when games get tough like this. Obviously, the season being tough as it is right now for us, we can kind of get away from supporting each other, building each other up, and being positive, and just building that, keeping that energy high. Those are very, very important things that we got to continue to do. Like I said, nobody's going to do us any favors in this league. It's NHL. It's hard league to score. It's hard league to win it. And we need to start bringing a full 60 minutes. Keep doing that every single night. Can't be a one and done thing.
You've been here for a few years now. Is this the toughest start to a season that you have experienced?
I mean, our record says so, but I still believe in this group. I believe in everybody we have. I believe in the relationship that we have with these guys, that I have with these guys, and that we have within this group and in this locker room. We just haven't found it yet, but our time's gonna come, and I believe in that. So. It is the toughest start for sure. We're competitors. We want to win. It sucks. It sucks losing games. Given the schedule that we've had, and some games being close, and some that we weren't there. It's frustrating. So we got to find our groove. We got to stick to it. And I still believe in this group though. So as hard as it is, I'm still positive, and I have to be. We all have to be.
Okay. Thanks, Mario.
Thank you, Mario.